Now, your First Defense Forecast with Dakota Hunter.
And thank you for logging on to WNYNewsNow.com for checking out your First Defense Forecast. I'm Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. Let's break down your forecast for this Monday. Partly to mostly sunny on average. There is a slight chance for a light snow shower or snow flurry throughout the day. Otherwise, I think we'll see some nice sunshine, but it will be chilly, 27 to 34. The average high temperature for this time of the year is 41. So keep that in mind and look at these numbers. Not anywhere close to that. But hey, at least the winds will be light, 3 to 6 miles an hour. That's always good. So at least we won't have a terrible wind chill out there either. Now, this low pressure system out near Chicago is our next snow that's going to be coming our way for tonight. But this down here is our next nor'easter. There's going to be a third nor'easter that's going to track along the East Coast. And this is it right here. The actual center is located north of Charlotte, and it's going to track right along the East Coast. And this is going to be another crippling blizzard for the Northeast, especially up around Boston and the New England area. So this is going to be another devastating blizzard for them. For us, we will see some impacts, but I don't think it's going to be very significant. Let's take you through that here on Future Scan. I've widened the view out here to show you the storm in more detail. So for today, really nothing. Now, this down here is that storm. The center is actually way down here, and you can see it's going to be way offshore compared to the other two that just came through. This is the center of it right here. Let me get on this side here. And the center is actually right here. It's going to be further offshore than the other two nor'easters, but it's going to be throwing some significant snow. Once you get into this darker blue, this is indicative of heavier snowfall rates. So again, Boston, New Hampshire, up around here, up in the New England areas is going to be socked with another blizzard, possibly 1 to 2 feet, even more of snow. We will see some impacts. You can see there is going to be some snow coming into western New York tomorrow night and through the day on Wednesday. And this will have a chance to accumulate, but I don't think the numbers are going to be as significant. And again, this is just one of the model's ideas as to what we're looking at here. This purple, once you get up here, is indicative of 2+ feet of snow. So another crippling snowstorm for the Northeast. Now around here, I think our average snow out of this is probably going to be 3 to 6 inches. But once you rise up into the hills, it's probably going to be upwards of a foot because we're going to add lake enhancement into the mix from Lake Erie. And also, obviously, once you rise up into the hills, you generally get more snow on the hills anyway because of the higher terrain. So a general 3 to 6, possibly upwards of a foot of snow by the time we're done on Wednesday. But again, the heavier snow totals will be out to the east. So another crippling snowstorm out there for them. But for us, a general nuisance snowfall. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see the Weather Service issue a winter weather advisory for that probably sometime tomorrow or tonight. Here come the next 7 days of your life that are brought to you by Quick Solutions, and 31 will be the average high for Tuesday. Now, a lot of that snow will hold off until later in the afternoon into the nighttime hours. I think it'll be a good morning commute, but the drive home will be a different story. And Wednesday, snow will continue from the impacts of that nor'easter. 26 will be the high. Man, that is chilly, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. For the weekend, we go back into the 40s. Again, the average high is 41, so take a look at that. We go back into the 40s, but how long will those 40s last? I can't say at this point, so enjoy it while you can.